Noisy Pixel.
What's up, nerds, and welcome to another Noisy News Week for the week of April 17th, 2021. Here's where I fill you in on some notable news posted to noisypixel.net this past week. Before I get into the news, I'd just like to say that I'm currently playing a bunch of games that I can't talk about, but you will see reviews for next week. So be prepared. Next week, it's going to be big. It's going to be big. If you know the games that are coming out, then you probably know what we're going to cover. So just wait. Just chill on it. Let me know what you're playing in the comments below, and we'll talk about it. So, starting off the news, we have Square Enix out the gate this week with SaGa Frontier Remastered, the release, and then series creator Kawazu-san announced that they're going to remaster a bunch of the other games, including SaGa Frontier 2 Remastered, got Unlimited Saga, which I don't know about that one, and then we got the original Romancing Saga, a remastered of that. Yeah, really cool. I'm really excited. Guys, I'm a Saga nerd. That's all I gotta say. SaGa Frontier 2 is by far the most approachable, so if you haven't and you're scared about the series because everyone's like, oh, it's hard, non-linear JRPG, just wait for SaGa Frontier 2. That game has all the tactical RPG, and then you have the best characters, Gustav, you got Will, you got that other nerdy dude that just follows them around like a puppy. You got those treasure hunters. It's all coming back to me now. Let me tell you, SaGa Frontier 2 has some of the best pre-rendered backgrounds on like Legend of Mana scale. So if you're like a nerd about really nice background art and just character design in general, SaGa Frontier 2 is for you. So, really excited about these titles. They are also planning a new Saga entry. So, Western fans, come on, let's just jump on the Saga train with me. If I could start one thing, it's gonna be Saga Love in the West. Hashtag Saga Love in the West. Anyway, Square Enix also announced that the Yuffie DLC in Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade will be called Final Fantasy VII Remake Episode Intermission. Hello! What a good name. Somebody was paid like $10,000 to think of that silly name, but it works, and they got all the capitalized letters in there. Great marketing, and I'm very excited. They also announced some stuff that she will have really cool like elemental abilities, and she'll be able to do ranged attacks as well as up close attacks. So I'm pretty stoked on what's going to come from this upgrade. I just love that game. Just love the game. If you haven't played it, man, just do it. What's holding you back? Koei Tecmo launched a new trailer for the Team Ninja developed Ninja Gaiden Remastered Collection. This trailer highlights all the characters. You got that Ayane. Yes, please. You got Rachel. Yes, please. You got Kasume. Thank you. And then you got whatever his name is, Hayabusa, some nobody. Anyway, you got a trailer with those ladies, and they're showing off their skills, breaking our backs, breaking our hearts, all in the same trailer. The official Twitter account for the NieR series announced that a patch will be coming to the PC version of NieR Automata. This is based off of the Windows Game Pass edition. I guess it needed more optimization and polish, so a patch will be coming. I know you guys just want those nude mods in 4K 60 FPS. Is that too much to ask for, Square? I'm sure there's plenty of that already. People are still on that 2B craze. Well, I backed off a little bit. I was a fan for a second, and then it became cool, and that's when I check out. I go find another waifu. Speaking of waifus, MiHoYo announced that version 1.5 of Genshin Impact, titled Beneath the Light of Jadeite, will launch on April 28th, alongside the PS5 version. This is the official PS5 version that'll improve the load times, and the PS4 console version. So if you're stoked on this, like a few of our staff writers are, it's coming. You don't have to wait long. Nintendo hosted an Indie Direct last week, and I know you guys probably watched it, so I'm going to quick fire some of these at you. We got Road 96. It's a procedurally generated indie game. You're a kid and you go on this adventure, and sometimes you get in trouble and sometimes you don't. Home is where the heart is, as they say. Forever Entertainment took this time to announce that the Megapixel studio developed on-rail shooter The House of the Dead remake will be coming to Nintendo Switch and maybe other platformers. Who knows? This game is a remake of the arcade classic, and we haven't received one in a while. I think there was like Overkill on Wii a while ago. They are still releasing arcade cabinets. I think the last one was like in 2018. Don't ask me how I know all this weird House of the Dead facts, okay? I swear I graduated with an actual degree. And my head's just not full with random House of the Dead trivia, but I'm starting to wish that it was. Moving on, Dadimu launched a new trailer for the Tribute Games developed beat-em-up Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge. The game is now coming to PC and Nintendo Switch and maybe other consoles. God, this trailer looks so good. Who would have thought that if you just do what the Super Nintendo did over almost 30 years ago, you'll get the same impact? That's what I'm talking about. Maybe closer to the original arcade version too. So, very excited about this game and what Tribute Games is able to pull off. Polytron announced that Fez will launch on Nintendo Switch. It's actually available now. Fez is that Phil Fish game that everyone knocks Phil Fish for what he says about games. And I read it all. The game's okay. Have I played it? I think I played it for like 10 minutes years ago, maybe 10 years ago. I don't know, whenever it came out. And I was like, I think I was playing Final Fantasy 13 at the time, and that was more interesting than Fez. So that tells you how much I cared about Fez. Modus Games announced that the Dreams Uncorporated and Sync developed adventure RPGs Chris Tales has received the release date that we've all been waiting for. July 20th, guys. We don't have to wait long. It's coming to PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Series X, Switch, Stadia. You know about Stadia? It's coming there too. We can all play it and enjoy. You know what? It's the main character's hair. Chris Bell, it's her hair. I am just like, I'm on board. It's so cool looking. Moving on. Capcom hosted a Resident Evil event, and it was better than the last one, I guess. Wasn't as awkward, but just as confusing. We had a new trailer that had a bombshell announcement at the end where everyone was like, oh, really? Chris did that? And then you had a few other people saying, we already knew that. So watch the trailer or play Resident Evil, 7? Biohazard. And you'll be caught up with all the who's and the what's. Capcom also announced that Resident Evil Village is receiving a demo on PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Series X, and Stadia. Again? Stadia. You remember that? These guys seem to, but the times are confusing, and I didn't want to take the time to learn them because I'm not feeling that good today. So Mark, just put that picture that they posted right there, and then someone can pause it and be like, oh, that's when I can play, because PS4 can go early. They also announced that Resident Evil 4 will launch on Oculus Quest 2 as a virtual reality game, and you control the hands of Leon Kennedy as you save the president's daughter. I forgot her name. Is it Ashley? I'm gonna guess that it's Ashley. And honestly, that just says a lot about me. I don't care about their names. Just kidding, guys. Just kidding. Did I look when I was climbing the ladder? Maybe I did. Did you? Let me know in the comments below. On to visual novel news. Why else are you all here? We got Front Wing announcing Game of the Year. Oppai Academy. Big, bouncy, booby, babes. What a name. It's coming to Steam. That's weird. In May 2021, so you don't have to wait long to get your pre-order in. I think there's gonna be a 18 plus edition of this. Well, there better be. Why else would you play it? It's gonna be like the all ages version is gonna be like 10 minutes long. Spike Chunsoft announced that Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony Anniversary Edition will launch on iOS and Android at a later date for $15.99. They redid the UI, they made a gallery mode, they did it all. and you can have it all in the palm of your hands. Or also you can have it in the palm of your hands on the Vita. Best system. Playism announced that they will publish the Vodka-developed psycho horror adventure Angels of Death on PS4 and Xbox One on April 22nd, 2021. So if you haven't played this game, it's like an RPG maker, visual novel, adventure, RPG. I'm not really sure, but it looks scary. Ooh. SaGa Games announced that Spicy Tales will launch World End Economica Complete on Nintendo Switch on April 22nd. They failed to mention the PS4 and the Vita version, but we can probably count the Vita version out at this point. But regardless, it's coming to Switch on April 22nd, and yeah, it has all 3 episodes. Take it for what it is. If you want some economic visual novels in your life, this is it. It's on PC too. Previews on the site. We got Dragon Quest: The Adventures of Dai, A Hero's Bond, Warhammer Vermintide 2, Chaos Waste. We got reviews: Maiden and Spell on Switch, Oddworld Soulstorm, Poison Control, Potion Party, Tatsumachi Beyond the Twilight, The House in Fata Morgana on Switch, Pac-Man 99, League of Legends Wild Rift, SaGa Frontier Remastered, Star Wars Republic Commando, Dylan Pocket Planet Edition, Ashwalkers, Say No More, Dramatical Murder, and Cozy Grove to end off the week, cap it off. Yep, that's Noisy Pixel in a week. All those reviews? Do you know who you're messing with? Noisy Pixel. We're Noisy Pixel. And thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you next week.
Noisy Pixel.